Believe it or not, there is a way to practice public speaking by yourself. I'm going to share the steps that you can take to practice public speaking on your own, and you'll come to see that it's both effective and fun. Let's get into it. There are 6 steps to this, so if you're ready, let's go. Okay, the first step, analyze TED Talks. Choose a few different talks by different TED Talkers and analyze the following: the hook, the structure of their speech, the flow of their talk, personal flair, pitch and volume, hand gestures, facial expressions, movement on the stage, engaging with visual aids, and interacting with the audience. These are the items that I included, but your list might be slightly different. Whatever you note and whatever is important to you, add it to your list. This will become your go-to checklist, so you're going to be including these elements in your own talk. Step 2, write your own talk. Feel free to choose your own topic by all means, but if you're struggling with what to talk about, then you can use a topic that you're passionate about, or you can seek inspiration from one of the thousands of TED Talks on the TED Talk website and some that you've watched, but write your own. The point is to focus on the priorities for you. If you want to focus on storytelling, do that. If you want to focus on structure, cohesiveness, and overall flow, do that. You decide what your priorities are. 3, delivery. Record yourself. What aspects of delivery do you want to focus on the most? Make that the priority. Trying to focus on too many things at once can be overwhelming and counterproductive. Instead, choose one and slowly add elements that you want to improve upon. Step 4, objective feedback. What went well? How can you improve? How did the TED Talker do their talk? How can you make this better? What steps are you taking to improve that item on your public speaking checklist? So for this, it's important to be truthful, but be gentle with yourself at the same time. In other words, don't tear yourself apart, but also don't rest on your laurels. Step 5, record yourself a second time. So maybe you're happy with your initial focus and want to add a second thing to focus on in delivery this time around. Now is the time to incorporate that second objective. Incorporate the feedback that you've given to yourself into the next recording as well. And over time, you will be adding all the elements. Compare. In most contexts, we like to steer clear of comparison, but in this specific case, it's an educational tool. So there are 2 points of comparison that you're going to make. First, compare recordings 1 and 2. What changes have you noticed between the first and the second time around? And then compare the better of the 2 recordings with the TED Talk that you watched and analyzed. Given how you wrote your own talk, the content will be different, but the point is to focus on the delivery of the speech. Are you engaging the audience? How's your prosody and articulation? How is your tone of voice? What about nonverbals, right? So there's a lot to think about. So as you can see, you can 100% practice public speaking by yourself. Once you go through the 6 steps, you might want to rinse and repeat with a new talk. Why not? It could be a lot of fun. Practice makes progress, and that's what we're getting after ultimately, right? Alrighty, Explorers, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for joining me for this lesson. If you like this lesson, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you prefer to listen to this lesson instead, check out our podcast and head over to our blog, explearning.co/blog for the full transcript of this lesson. And if you want to help our channel continue to grow, share this lesson and our channel with anyone who wants to improve their communication skills and boost their social skills. I will see you in the next Explearning lesson. Bye for now and happy Explearning.